say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. Taking a look at Cleveland. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Here's Nembhard, and a wide-open look for Halliburton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5 for 3, Siakam. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A solid three-point shooter. Siakam forcing that defense to extend out on him.
Hunter finds Garland. To the paint, here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
T.J. McConnell's vision on display there. Scanning the court to find somebody he can get a shot for.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Here's Mathurin. It's a shot at the elbow, and that one comes up a bit short.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Ball dishes to Mitchell. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Wade, a screen on McConnell. Ball, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to McConnell. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Usually the one setting others up. This time McConnell gets the benefit of the hot pass for himself.
Back to Ball. Takes the 3. The rebound by Shepard. Pacers leading by 9. Now McConnell. Toppin passes to Huff. Here's McConnell. Again, Indiana.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Put that on the highlight reel.
Halliburton against Garland. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bucket is good, and it's 9 points for Siakam.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Lonzo Ball. The Pacers also changing it up. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Outside Jackson. Nembhard for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
A good look for Mobley. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Pass to Toppin. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nembhard with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Garland against Halliburton. For the 3. Toppin can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Now Garland. He has 5. Here's Hunter. Pass to Allen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Mobley looking it over. Launches it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Mitchell outside. Over Halliburton. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Mitchell.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Halliburton. In the corner, it's Toppin. And it's off from three-point range. Mitchell up top. He's covered by McConnell. Strus a screen on Toppin. No coverage that time. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Toppin sets his screen for Siakam. Pass to Toppin. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Wade in for Mobley. The Pacers also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. Cleveland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Nance, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Pacers with the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Huff. Mathurin against Bruce. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Shepard missing. Cavaliers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Shepard. Toppin with it. And no good in the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you right after this. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Spurs there for the rebound.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Green from outside.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Jackson. Outside, Siakam. Launches it. Can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Outside, Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Knocks down the 3.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Now, here's Hunter. Nesmith covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell! Jackson with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And that one drops.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Siakam, high post. Mobley's there. Beyond the arc. Mitchell whips down the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's Allen.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
At the line for Cleveland, Jared Allen.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Here's Halliburton. Now Siakam. Andrew Nembhard. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Halliburton fires. Missed on the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Bring both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-point.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Jackson, a screen on Mobley. Hunter there for the rebound. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second, 14 foul. At the line for Cleveland.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And the Cleveland Cavaliers win the series and will move on.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you next time.
Have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in L.A. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with the Cell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You take a look at the Lakers. On the line tonight, a trip to the NBA Finals, winner takes all.
They know what's at stake and how rare this chance is. It's a dream for each and every player to get to the finals, and tonight they control their destiny.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Fox.
Gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Fox. It's Ayton with the drive.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Fox. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic outside. Pass to Aiden. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Here's McLaughlin. And Harper gets it to go.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Outside connect. Back to Doncic. For 3. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Spurs trail by 5. A minute 29 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Doncic outside. Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Connect. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
And San Antonio making a change here. Fox is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Fox. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Cornette. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Harper. Smart grabs a miss.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Now here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Fox outside. Pass to Harper. From downtown. Hits a 3-pointer. Harper's got 5 now. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. For Arabia, James is checked in for Connect, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Wembanyama, high post. The fadeaway. Again, the Spurs score. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not...
Oh, big finish!
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Doncic, and the basket is good. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the inside. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
I just love the ball.
1:25 left in the first half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound San Antonio. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-6 run. And the basket by Castle.
Well, you can tell Castle likes playing with pace, taking the shot in rhythm without pausing to get settled.
Doncic on the wing. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart, and San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Harper. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Lakers trail by 12. James, a screen on Castle. Hachimura outside. James passes to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night. Now Wembanyama. He's got 13. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. Fox outside. Over Doncic. Again, the miss by Fox. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Reeves, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 7 points for Austin Reeves. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. And here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. The shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And there's James on the assist from Doncic. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and connects subbed in for James. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Waters, the pass to Barnes. Here's Sohan. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Doncic outside for the lead. Doncic, count it.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. Fournette passes to Barnes to win the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. Barnes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic's shot is good.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
San Antonio has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Sohan with the ball. In time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Hachimura. Now Doncic. Now here's Ayton. Now Hachimura fires the 3. Ooh, it misses. Here's Castle. Fox outside. Outside Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox to take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
As clutch as they get. What a huge score from Fox, who always seems to come up big.
James deciding where to go with it. Vassell there for the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now Fox. Outside Vassell. Let's loose for 3. Oh, the shot is off. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Ayton, a screen on Fox. Oh, missed on the tray.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Now James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Fox. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Showing that clutch gene. Fox just put his head down and got his team what they needed.
Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. The 3 ball is down.
Yeah, just a huge bucket for Reeves. How this guy goes undrafted, I'll never know.
Here's Castle. Johnson fires. Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Ayton, a screen on Fox. Now Ayton.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
San Antonio with the ball. The lead is 2. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Fox. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Johnson takes a 3. No good from 3. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Reeves. Connect!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on.
Well, for all the hard work they put in this season, they're the deserving champions of the West. Credit this entire organization, the front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families. A lot of sacrifices have to be made to get to this point.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.